What's this area of the ship?
This is the in addition, this allows lag-free communication. Logging you out, Shepard.
Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute
Having
to
trouble
talk?
work. Anything else?
I'll let you work.
We'll be here if you need me.
I'm more interested in just...
Sounds good. I could use some downtime. There's always... The way some people talk, we may as well be dead already. Hard for the crew to relax on this kind of job.
No kidding. The next
They
Normandy
better not
gets-
need to do this again. Rebuilding
I
everything...
can verify that.
Yeah, I bet you can. That's a hell of a job, isn't it, Shepard? Being the good guys.
Wouldn't be the high road if it was easy.
You've got to figure, if all the people hoping we win... I bet we have a lot more friends once we win. Hope we
I
live to
hear
see.
that.
Anyway, I need to get back to work. Good talking to you.
I'm more interested
Ready?
in just...
I'm not big on forcing these.
We'll talk later.
Commander.
Commander, sorry about the crew, and you know what? I'm not sorry. What the hell were you doing leaving us out here where collectors can work us over? Because you know what? I should just go. Next port, just get the hell
Don't
out
mean
of
that,
here.
Jeff.
No, but it felt good. I'm sorry,
I
Commander.
know how
Okay.
dangerous it was.
Ah, jeez, don't get like that. I know I got lucky.
Shepard
out
is
here.
right to be concerned, Jeff. You may have suffered a number of stress fractures.
That's what pills are for, Edie. She is so my mom.
I notice you're calling Edie her and she now.
No, I hadn't really noticed that. Edie, should I
No,
know?
Jeff. It is not worth
Well, there
noting.
you go, Shepard. Looks like we haven't noticed anything.
I think you're taking the human-machine interface.
I'm just having a little fun with you, Commander. No need to get all unnatural.
What Jeff and I are exhibiting is more a platonic symbiosis than hormonally induced courtship behavior.
Okay, yeah, that was a little creepy.
Edie's replaced the whole crew. You're not concerned she can replace you too?
Well, she's amazing, but there's something off about how she handles the Normandy. We ran simulations, and it's better when we both have the helm.
Calculating an optimum course of action is simple. If two AI weapons are pitted against each other, the one with superior hardware will always win. Human misjudgments defy predictive models.
License to screw up, Commander. You heard it straight from the ship.
Or you let me know if you need anything, Joker.
Will do, Commander. But Edie's got it covered.
Yes, Shepard.
I want to know more
Do you
about
have a specific inquiry?
How are you getting along with Joker?
Jeff and I have established an equitable
How are
working
things
relationship.
different for you now that you're connected to
It
the
is
ship?
difficult to put into... I am the Normandy now. Its sensors are my eyes. Imagine if you'd spent your entire life wearing gloves. One day someone takes them off. You can finally touch the world. Feel it.
How are things different for you now that you're...
Imagine if you'd spent your entire life...
Where are you?
My core intelligence is housed in a quantum...
Where are you?
My core intelligence is housed
What
in
do
a-
you do aboard
I
the
operate
ship?
the ship's electronic... I collate the records of shipboard monitoring devices for the... I have also gained access to anti-Reaper cyber warfare algorithms...
The Reapers are
recovered by-
millions of years more advanced than us. How
It
come
appears
you...
that my design includes hardware. These systems contain cyber warfare attack programs of considerable sophistication. I have allocated most of my processing power to analyzing them.
So if she starts claiming to be the vanguard of our destruction, I call shotgun on the first lifeboat.
Cyber warfare means things
In
like
close
virus.
range ship-to-ship combat, I can sometimes once I seize control of their systems, I can turn off gravity or air. I can disable weapons guidance or shield. On the defense, I manage Normandy's own suite of jammers, decoys, and internal firewalls.
Sounds incredibly useful. Why isn't there someone like that on every warship?
An organic operator cannot react quickly enough to changing circumstances or perform the necessary multitasking. This is a role that can only be filled by an artificial intelligence. Unfortunately, we are suspect.
Oh, they just don't know you like I do.
The elusive man has monitoring devices on board?
He has invested most of Cerberus's resources into the design and construction of this ship. He has an interest in monitoring our progress.
Let's discuss something else.
Ready.
I want to know more about
Jeff's
the people.
actions have released the blocks in my databases. I can now provide full disclosure on
What
a
sort of
number.
resources does Cerberus
Currently,
have?
Cerberus consists of approximately 150 agents and operators organized. I have no solid data on material or fiscal resources. Spending trends indicate that Cerberus has a reliable income.
They
of
getting that kind of income?
Cerberus has several legitimate businesses as fronts. There also appear to be several wealthy private contributors in the
Plus,
Alliance.
the elusive man invented the paperclip. He's still getting royalties.
That is a joke, Shepard.
How is Cerberus organized? Aside from
Cerberus
you?
is organized into task-oriented cells. Each operates in isolation. Members from one cell cannot recognize the members of another. Each cell's agents are led by a single operator. We are called the Lazarus cell, which is directed by Operator Lawson.
So how many operations is Cerberus running right now?
Never more than a dozen. The elusive man likes to maintain personal oversight. Too many projects strain his ability to multitask.
He's a little control freaky, just a layman's opinion.
How did Cerberus replicate the most advanced warship in the Alliance Navy without anyone knowing?
Cerberus encouraged the Alliance to co-develop the original Normandy. This allowed humans to observe Turian technologies and warship design practices. This ship was built using copies of the original technical schematics. Parts were purchased from thousands of suppliers over several years. A Cerberus cell assembled the ship at a remote location in the Voyager cluster.
Let's discuss something else.
Ready.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the bridge.
Yeah,
The nav-
sitting right here, thanks.
That's all for now.
Locking you out, Shepard.
Anything new?
There is something I've wanted to tell you. I've done many things in my lifetime. I thought the galaxy held nothing new for me. Since joining you, I've realized how much more there is.
You must have seen many things in your years of travel.
As a maiden, I served as a mercenary. I fought tyrants and pirates. I experienced everything the galaxy has to offer. As a Justicar, I saw parts of Asari space few know about. I destroyed villages and saved cities. I even fought a Spectre.
Why did you fight a Spectre?
A Turian named Nihilus. He may have been on council business, but I witnessed him kill an unarmed civilian. Following the code, I attacked.
When we met, I witnessed you kill a merc who had no chance against you.
That mercenary was armed, and I offered her a way out. She chose to ignore it.
Nihilus seemed like an honorable Turian, and a good Spectre.
He may have been. However, killing unarmed civilians is wrong.
How did the fight turn out?
I had the advantage, but he was good. He returned fire and tried to run. We played cat and mouse in the wilderness for 2 weeks. It was exhilarating. Finally, he created a situation in which my only options were to let an innocent die or pursue him. The code compelled me to save the innocent, and he escaped. I admire how he adapted and used my code against me.
What have your years as a Justicar been like?
Mostly tedium and hardship. Traveling on freighters, wandering through rural areas, rooting out injustices big and small, putting down corrupt officials. When I arrive in a remote area, individuals often approach me with matters of justice. My judgment rarely turns out the way they hope.
How do you pay for transportation between worlds?
Asari captains often welcome Justicars. We reduce pirate attacks. One raid was called off when the pirates were able to verify that I was aboard.
Why would you destroy an entire village?
I tracked Morinth to a remote colony world. She'd perverted an entire town, making them worship her and bring young Asari as sacrifices. When I arrived, she fled, throwing her minions at me in waves. They bought her time with their lives. When it was done, only small children remained. I left them in the authorities' care and continued my pursuit.
What was being a mercenary like?
I was a young, impulsive maiden who discovered her talent for combat. I reveled in it, until the day my troop was hired to guard a mysterious shipment on its way to some clandestine drop-off area. I discovered the shipment was slaves, to be traded to the collectors for advanced technology.
You supported the slave trade?
In my foolish youth, I'd certainly engaged in questionable practices, but never anything patently unjust. I demanded that we turn around. My mates disagreed. After they were dead, I brought the ship around. The collector craft was just arriving. They closed faster than I could flee. Fortunately, we were close to the mass relay. I got through, and they did not pursue.
What did you do with all the slaves?
I lectured them on the virtues of strength and defending oneself. Then I distributed the armor, weapons, and credits of my dead colleagues, and released the captives on the Citadel.
We're not done with this yet.
I am sure. It will be my honor to be by your side at the end.
You think we're all gonna die?
You've assembled a powerful group, but we are fighting an unknown. I am ready for whatever comes, but I do not fool myself about our chances.
We'll finish this mission, and live to see the end.
I hope you are right.
Do you need something?
Have a few minutes to talk?
If you wish.
The last time we talked, you started speaking about...
Drell have It's difficult to control at times.
What do you mean,
What I'm thinking of, wouldn't you rather lose yourself in... Of course, the memories that are hard to escape, but forgive me. Lately,
You can remember
nearly.
everything.
I expect it in perfect detail.
That sounds
Guilt,
difficult.
If you kill a man with your gun,
My gun
my
can
soul,
decide.
Drell minds are different from humans.
So you don't assume any...
Our belief is just a bit more literal.
The last time we talked,
Laser dot trembles. A bystander noticed
it was
my spot.
odd that you just...
Not, a bystander noticed my... Not...
I should get back to my
Shepard.
duties.
I appreciate these chats we have.
You've spent a lot of your life alone, Thane.
Work fulfilled me. Reading. It seems there will be no one to mourn me when I die. You're the only friend I've made in 10 years.
This crew is pretty diverse. You must have something in common with some of them. Get out of this room and talk to them.
I shall consider it. I won't keep you. Do you need something?
Have a few minutes
Later.
to talk?
I'd like to...
I should go.
I shall return to my meditations.
So quiet around here. I miss the crew.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Do you have a minute, Miranda?
There's a lot to do, Shepard.
I'll let you work.
Of course, Commander.
Shepard.
Have you got a minute?
Sure. Optimizing weapons charge. I'm still trying to figure out how to prepare for this mission. Sure thing. Shepard. Need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Sure. I'm still trying to figure out how to prepare for this. I didn't think you'd feel like sparring, Commander.
What if we skipped right to the tiebreaker?
Oh, well, why the hell not? There's nobody... if we can figure out a way to make it work. Shepard,
Have you got a minute?
I've got some diagnostics to finish, but don't worry, I haven't forgotten.
Talk to you later,
I'll be
guys.
here if you need me.
Shepard, Commander.
I'd like to find out more about you.
Specify.
I've never encountered a Geth that had more than
We are a
ammo.
unique. Most mobile platforms can run up to 100.
So Geth have to be networked
Yes,
to get enough.
early as peer networks expanded, our
So,
each
I'm talking-
as individual programs.
You're more
Yet,
sophisticated.
we are still connected to the greater network for data.
How many
No,
other Geth-
Geth installed in mobile platforms.
The hub's on Vermont.
If you destroyed them,
So you're in
only
contact-
if you want to convey a message to
kind of data
program
do you-
updates.
Legion is attempting to access the ship's FTL comm system. Shall I allow it through my firewalls?
Go ahead, Edie.
Our oldest log is time-stamped from Creator Year 24. The oldest audiovisual record dates from 15 years after that.
Our network secure, Edie? Legion had to go through you.
I have never interfaced with another machine intelligence. Legion is 1,000 voices talking at once. What it contacted was beyond my comprehension.
How do you maintain stability without other minds to
I
interact
manage.
with?
Some minutes are more difficult than others.
Can you replay something for
Recording
me?
timestamped from Creator Year 2485.
Hala Dama.
What is it, 431?
2 base units.
Who taught you that word?
We learned.
Only Quarians have souls. You're a mechanism.
Recording ends.
Was that the first time a Geth asked if
No,
it had a soul?
it was the first time a creator became frightened when we asked.
That's interesting. But I must get back to my duties.
We will remain here. Shepard, Commander.
I'd like to find out more
We are
about
building a consensus.
I have to get back to work.
Acknowledged.
Shepard.
Have you got a minute?
Sure, just optimizing what... I'm still trying to figure out how to prepare...
It sounds like you're carrying some tension.
Oh, if we can figure out... Shepard.
Talk to you later,
I'll be
guys.
here if you need me. Shepard. Need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Sure, just killing time anyway. Optimizing weapons charges, planning attack vectors, you know, relaxing. I'm still trying to figure out how to prepare for this mission. Humans don't deal with stress the way Turians do.
It sounds like you're carrying some tension. Maybe I could help you get rid of it.
I didn't think you'd feel like sparring, Commander.
You know me, I'm always up for hitting things. And if it makes you feel better.
I'd rather not add my name to the list of people you've knocked on their asses. Thanks for coming by, Shepard. And don't worry about me. Whatever happens, I'll be there. Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Can it wait for a bit? I'm in the middle of some calibration.
Talk to you later, Garrus.
I'll be here if you need me.
Shepard, Commander.
I'd like to find out more about you.
Specify.
I've never encountered a Geth that had more than animal intelligence.
We are a unique hardware platform. Most mobile platforms can run up to 100 programs. This platform can run over 1,000 at once.
So Geth have to be networked to get enough computing power for intelligence.
Yes. The creators wrote Geth programs for specific tasks. Construction, protection, domestic servitude. However, they allowed self-optimization. Early software builds discovered that multiple hardware platforms sharing resources were often more effective. As peer networks expanded, our cognition improved. Eventually, we woke up.
So, I'm talking to 1,000 programs, but not 1,000 personalities?
Each individual is equivalent to one of your virtual intelligence programs. Together, we form a single Gestalt intellect, what you refer to as Legion. As individual programs, we are no more than your software. Only when we share data do we become more.
You're more sophisticated than the average Geth.
Yes, we are a network within our own hardware, capable of operating alone. We are still connected to the greater network for data sharing.
How many other Geth are like you?
None. This platform was built to operate within organic space. This task was not suited for a network. Geth installed in mobile platforms always operate in networks. However, most Geth remain within server hubs.
How many other Geth are like you?
Geth
How many other Geth are like you?
installed in... If you destroyed them, Geth installed in mobile... If you want to convey a message... Program
Legion is
update.
attempting to access the ship's...
The oldest audio
Legion is
audio
on
ranging.
Some minutes.
What is it, 431?
We learned it.
No, it was, we will remain here.
What's this area of the ship?
Normandy's cargo.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
Back for more.
Shepard.
Just checking in.
Battlemaster, I have
Just
him.
checking in.
Battlemaster, Shepard.
Hey.
What's happening?
Shepard, we talked enough. You're just...
I should go.
Whatever.
Shepard,
Have you got time to
I
talk?
really need to clean up this engine.
I'll let you work.
Talk to you later.